Hello everyone, we're back with ORASPL for the 4th week, and I'm versus Awip, who's a friend of mine. I've prepped with him before, and I'm very fond of him as a person and as a player. So, how is this matchup looking? So I would say, my Excadrill can be very good here, but it kind of depends on what his Charizard set is. My Garchomp also looks pretty great. That could be like Rock Sash Lead Exca with Helmet Chomp, or it could be like Alum Chomp, or no, it could be Sash Lead Exca with an SD Alum Chomp, or some type of like Scarf Excadrill with a Rocky Helmet SR Chomp lead. Dragonite is probably Lumberry. Rocks do look really good if I can get them up. Zapdos also looks quite good. I kind of just want to lead Zapdos because it matches up well versus the two things that I think he might lead with. Yeah, I think I'm just going to lead Zap. So Garchomp comes out. And I honestly think this is just worth a Hidden Power Ice. I don't think there's much that he wants to go into instead. Is he Yachi or something? He is Yachi. Okay. That is troubling. However, Outrage would only have a 50% chance to KO me. And if he's like, how about if he's like Rock Slide or something? Is it worth taking this thing away to deal with Zapdos? Can Amoonguss, for example, take a Fire Punch? Amoonguss can kind of eat a hit from D-Knight. I do feel like it's worth it just to Hidden Power here. Because I think I do want to keep this thing around. I don't think I want to switch. Although here, I actually could go Scizor if I think that's better. But no, Bullet Punch wouldn't even KO. So I feel like my best play is just to go for a Hidden Power. Unless your last move is Outrage. Interesting. So now the Scizor play becomes a bit more of a reality. Is that something that I would realistically want to do? Scizor can be kind of useful versus a lot. I just need to be very careful about that Dragonite, but I feel like I have enough for it. I think I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power. Unfortunately, he does get the 50% roll. How much is my Tyranitar taking? Because if I could manage to set rocks here, that could be very beneficial. I could also go Scizor Mega Evolve and just U-turn. That seems like a pretty good play, honestly. Mega Evolve U-turn into what? T-Tar can also live a D-Knight hit, I'm pretty sure, if rocks aren't up. I could go hard, I could U-turn hard into T-Tar, and I think that's what I want to do. Or is it better just to go T-Tar here? I think I'll get my Scizor. I think I'll get my Scizor U-turn. And I could go into a Moongus here, but I think it's better to go T-Tar, because I can set the sand for my Garchomp. It would have been nice to have Zapdos around, but it still kind of felt like a worthwhile trade. Now I have a choice. I can go straight into Garchomp. Or go for like a superpower or something. As he, I don't know, clicks rocks. Because if I get that chip on him... I could Rocks, then Superpower. Because I think he's probably going to go for Stealth Rocks here. I think I'm going to go for one layer. Okay. Now do I Superpower? Or go to Garchomp? I think I want to go to Garchomp. And here is where I'll go for a sub, I think. Unfortunately, it does not look like I'm going to get rocks this game. But Excadrill is still looking strong. Now I can go for an SD or just for a simple Earthquake. If I get an SD up, I would be in a really strong position. If I can get an SD and a sub. Do I go for that? I think I will. Now I'll Dragon Claw. Managed to take that down. If he goes into D-Knight, I will click sub. Garchomp is looking pretty strong here. I think we should KO a Zard Y. How much are we doing to a Manaphy? It's looking pretty good into a Manaphy. I do have Sandveil, so I think regardless of what he goes into, I'll try and go for one more sub. Unless maybe he goes Drill, because I think it's Sash. Alright, I think I'm going to try to sub up here. And here I'll go... Do I go for one more sub? I feel like I do. Because evasion is 1.5. I think I'll go for one more sub. Unfortunately, he hits all of them. I'll just go for an EQ here then. And hope I'm able to KO. Unfortunately not. Can we avoid the burn? Okay, I do manage to avoid the burn. I'm just going to go for a Dragon Claw. Dragonite does come in. If he's not banded, Extreme Speed does have a pretty good shot to KO me. But that's only if he's not banded. I could honestly just go into T-Tar here. And chip him. That seems like a pretty decent play, because I can break his multi-scale that way. Goes for a Dragon Claw. I can go into my Excadrill here, or I can go into Garchomp. I think I'm actually just going to go into a Moongus and go for a Spore. Even if he has a Lumberry, there's a decent chance I'm still okay. I'll go into Chomp here. I'm really scared of that being a Zard Y, but I don't think it is. So I'll go into Drill here. And I'll go for a Rock Slide. If Fire Punch is his last, that would be troubling. But I don't feel like that's a set. So I'm going to go for a U-turn. And I'm going to kind of hope he's a Zard X. This is looking hard. I'll go into Chomp. And I can have one more chance at a Sand Veil. Okay, he misses one. That's really good. And I'm just going to go for another Dragon Claw. And I'm thinking this should be a win. Because I just keep clicking Dragon Claw. I'm doing too much. So I should just be able to Dragon Claw and then EQ the Excadrill. But again, if I'd gotten any of those Sand Veil hits previously, or had gotten a miss on any of the previous attempts that he made at my Garchomp under Sand, that would have been really big for the game too. So I kind of just needed one of them to make a ton of progress, and in the end, this is what happened. Alright, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.